This 6'9" Demon ISO build can do 360 putback dunks in traffic. It can also pluck 5'9" builds and also run in the paint and shit on them with the dunk meter. Sit your ass down. Hey, you can also guard center sometimes in the post. Look at this. Get that shit up out of here. Ain't no way you just tried that on me. And on top of that, you can catch contact lobs over anybody no matter what their ratings are. And you can still cook up with a little ISO, hit a little pullback right here, snatch with the Zach LaVine, shooting his eyes. That's green. Come on now. If you want to build like that, check out this 6'9" ISO Demon. And if you're interested in making this build even crazier, stay to the end of the video because I'm going to talk about some glitchy things that we got going on right now in the community that people are trying to keep under wraps, but I'll let y'all know what's going on. Today, I got a 6'9" ISO build for you. This build can do everything. It can shoot, it can dribble, it can dunk, it can fade from the mid-range, it can block shots, it can even catch contact alley-oops, and it gets crazy contact dunks, man. You can do everything on this build. It goes super crazy. It also gets some pretty good, cool takeovers that a lot of people don't use. So I'm going to go ahead and show y'all this crazy ISO build. But yeah, I just want to talk about it for a minute, man. This build is a lot of fun. Obviously, this is not a comp stage build, something that you're going to use on the threes court. This is more like a 1s, 2s, and 5s build. You can run it on the threes if you want to chill, but this is, you know, this is more of a fun build. It's not a super meta build, but it can be very competitive in the right hands, bro. I've been using this for the last few days, having a blast on this, and I honestly don't even want to get off this build and use anything else because it's just way too fun. Instead of sitting here on a 5'9" running behind screens, I would much rather cook like this with a huge ISO build and have fun, bro. So having a blast on this build, I'm gonna show y'all how to make the build and also the badges I run on it and some animations and things of that nature. So we'll get into that, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, and let's get into the video. Here's the build I'm rocking with. As you can see, I got a 96 dunk, an 85 mid-range, I got a 78 3, I have an 80 ball handle, 75 speed with ball, 70 interior, 74 perim. My steal is amazing. My block is amazing on this build. My rebounding is great, especially being that I'm like a wing. My speed is insane. I got good enough strength, and then my vertical is just insane. So I've been having a blast on this build. This is unlimited contact dunks. It's a lot of fun. Now the dunk meter obviously is a little bit sketch in 2K25, but for whatever reason, the taller players and the players with 96 dunk while being tall, you definitely dunk way more than if you have like a 99 on a 6'4". And even having the 93, my 96 dunk build dunks way more, gets way more contact lobs, contact dunks, all that kind of stuff. So I would definitely suggest 96 on a taller build if you're looking to go crazy. Obviously you could get 99, but that takes a lot of attributes, so that's not something I want to do. I like to be all around on this build. So for the plus ones, I would suggest using set shot specialist on gold on this, just because it pops up for pretty much every shot you take unless it's a fade. So if you take any standing shot, even if you're off the dribble, it still pops up. So I definitely think this is a great badge to have. You can definitely feel the difference. If you're more of a dribbler and you want to spam combos more, I probably would go for the handles for days on silver, just because silver is a lot better than bronze. Or if you are trying to guard the paint more, you can put it on paint patroller. Like if you plan on playing ones, you're going to run into a lot of post scores. And the last one I definitely would try out is posterizer on legend. You can have some fun. Is it crazy compared to Hall of Fame? No, but you do get a lot better putbacks, putback dunks, which I like to do a lot, and you just get a lot of cool animations. So I would definitely try that as well. But for me, if I'm like just chilling in the park and I want to shoot better, I'm rocking set shot. For the tier 2, I personally like to run on ball menace on silver. You can also use it on lightning launch on gold, but I really don't think with the Zion dribble style and moving like left to right and kind of the push dribble, the lightning launch doesn't really do anything. Putting it up one tier, you're not really going to notice a difference. So I put it on ball menace just because it's tied to ankle braces, and it's going to allow you to not get your ankles broken. You can guard whoever without getting broken, being that you have a 74. So it's actually kind of glitchy that you can throw this on and it'll definitely stop you from getting ankles broken, and you can guard and just not get stunned at all on a 6'9" build, which is crazy. So as far as takeovers, I'm rocking right now. I'm working on my midi maestro because this is going to give you plus 15 to your midi, and you can have a 99 mid-range, and also unlocks the ability to get a lot more ankle breakers, and you just make perimeter shots off the dribble easier. So I am going to unlock this very soon. As you guys know, it takes forever to unlock takeovers in this game, but the first one I went and unlocked was defensive presence, and you get rim takeover, which is super OP. People cannot go up on you at all for the most part. Like, you're sending pretty much everything. That takeover is very OP. I'm surprised more people don't use it. But I'm not saying you're going to sit here and stop 7-3 post scores all the time. But I mean, for the most part, if somebody's posting you up and you have that rim take and you have some stick skill, they're going to have a very tough time trying to score on you. And especially those bots that just try to rim run in the ones court or in the park, they literally can't do shit. They're getting it blocked out the air almost every time. So definitely try out that one as well. And you can also use a slice if you want to get more dunks. I haven't tried this one out yet, but I know a lot of people rock this. And then if you want to upgrade your steal and dunk, you can use spoiler, and then you'll get the takeover for on-ball pass steals. So I might try that out as well. But for right now, I want to get this MIDI Maestro just for the YouTube clips for y'all so I can go crazy. Also on this build, make sure you get your hotspots. I'm still working on getting my mid-range hotspots, and as you can see, all the parts that are cold is just when I try to take off from the basket and it makes me do like a fade or something, because you know how this game is. It feels like you got a parachute on when you drive into the basket, so that's going to happen sometimes. But for the most part, you know, I got all my hotspots out here just so I can shoot threes and green. Especially having a 78-3, you're going to want to make sure you got all your hotspots and all your lethals. So I'm definitely going to work towards getting those mid-range hotspots as well. But I'm green and crazy with no MIDI hotspots anyway, so when I get the hotspots, I'm sure it'll be super lethal. I'm going to save my animations for another video, but I will show you my dunk style real quick. So as far as the dunks, you see I got pro contact dunks, elite contact dunks off 2. And that's really the only dunks I use off 2. I use athletic one-handers off 2 as well, just because it has some cool like dunks when you're right under the basket. For alley-oops, I get Zion, elite and pro, and then you get the pro and elite contact dunks. And then for signature dunks, I'm rocking Clyde Drexler, just because he has this one dunk where he takes off like super far. That one right there, super crazy. He takes off really far. Zach LaVine has some really glitchy dunks as well, and he's got one 360 in there, which is just cool. But for the most part, he has like kind of like a delay on his dunks, so a lot of times it's hard for people to block you on them. And then for the other dunk packages, I have Michael Jordan just for that free throw line dunk, because that's good. Russell Westbrook is one of the best dunk packages in the game. He just dunks super aggressive like that, and it's just crazy. LeBron's got some great dunks as well, so I rock LeBron's dunk package. And then Aaron Gordon has some like standing dunks where he just kind of like just jumps super high in the air, or just like goes up immediately really quick. So considering I only have a 56 standing dunk, I like to have that Aaron Gordon on as well. And then Devin Booker's kind of like quick drops from 2K23. Not as OP, but it definitely has the quick drop animations in it. And then for the 1 foot ones, I'm running quick drops off 1. If you don't have this, because you need to be starter 4. I'm also rocking the baseline reverses off 1, just so if I do get in a baseline situation, I can dunk. Back scratchers off 1. The tomahawk, the straight arm tomahawks is the best thing about having 96 dunk. Like, you are taking off from super far with the straight arm tomahawks. You're pretty much taking off from the free throw line. So other than getting contact dunks on people, I really love this dunk package as well. And then you see I get the pro contact dunks. And then to get the elite ones, you would have to have a 99 dunk, but at least I have the elite for the 2 foot, and it's definitely way more noticeable than having 89 or 93. It is way better, so you definitely want to check out those dunk packages. Quick rundown: you want to go small forward 6'9", 185 on the weight, so you can get that 75 speed with ball, and then you're going to want to go 7'4" on the wingspan, so you can get that 85 mid-range. So I'm going to put 5 cap breakers on driving dunk and then 2 on mid-range, and that's the full complete build. Bro, you're not going to have no issues on defense. So obviously I know the prim's a 74. Remember, you're 6'9" with like max wingspan. You're not going to have any issues. If you're worried about getting your ankles broken at all, just +1 your on-ball menace to silver, and I have not got broken at all while using that. I think I got stunned like once or twice when I didn't have that on, but other than that, I haven't like fallen or anything crazy. And you also have great steal, great block. You can rebound, you're fast as shit, you have strength, you have crazy vert, while still being able to shoot, fade mids, and dunk over people. And the 65 pass is also fine as well. And then you got a 74 free throw. So that is great. So as far as the build name though, I want to talk to you about that. I know I told you I had a surprise for you early in the video, the build name and the glitch that's going on right now. Let's talk about that. As you can see, for the build name, it gave me slash and shot creator. Now you can change this, so I will go check out this guy's Twitter right here. He's showing how to do this certain thing right here that I'm not gonna name, but go ahead and feel free to do that on your build as well if you want to make it even glitchier. Not saying I did it, you know what I'm saying, just saying if you want to go do that, definitely go check that out. And obviously it's a little bit self-explanatory on how you would get a different build name by using that video as well. Another tip for you guys, especially that I've noticed on these tall builds, man, you definitely have to rock jump shot boost and also Gatorade boost. So you want to make sure you have Workout Warrior, because that's going to give you 1 extra Gatorade bar, and then you're also going to want to make sure you buy this Gatorade right here that increases energy by 20%. So you have 2 Gatorade bars, and it's definitely noticeable on this build, because you got to remember you only have bronze handles for days, which is all you can get on a 6'9". So you want to rock that. As you can see, I got the 2 Gatorade bars, and it's definitely a big difference from not having bars at all. So definitely take that into account when you're trying to dribble on a big 6'9" like this, and you can go crazy. Once you actually get your takeover, it kind of like increases your stamina, it feels like, so you can just dribble pretty endlessly for a little while unless you're really spamming. So I wouldn't worry too much about the handles for days thing. It's not a big deal, especially if you're someone who just likes to score pretty quick after doing a few moves. You're not even going to notice it. But you could always use your +1 on it, so definitely check that out as well. Hey, for the rest of the video, I'm just gonna leave some clips of me going crazy so you can see how I'm moving on this build and just what you can do on this build and what to expect, man. So please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I know views are down, so just the way 2K is, so bear with me, man. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video, and I'm out, bro. Appreciate all the support, man.